I dated that one. Well, that was before that. Let's take my word for it. I'm going to read you something. I just wrote this morning in about 5-10 minutes. Transparent minds are narcissistic jesters threading the needle of the material minutia. Their brain is made of bread, which one peels off their crumbs at the feet of pagans. I'm just operating heaven's switchboard poorly. I don't even own my own thoughts. I tune into a perspective that outpaces outer space. True wealth is living within your means. Pivot! Conquest fetish leads to poetically parasitic unities on your accord. September 16th, 2025. Comment, concern, anything? This is narcissistic, right? You love to reflect my narcissism. You love to reflect my narcissism. Everything outside of surrender to Christ is sheer narcissism threading the needle. I thread the needle. Well, I'm going to thread the needle. Well, you're going to thread the needle. That's what it is, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's, life could be worse, but so how you guys doing? Any questions? Nothing? Nothing? You just want me to talk? And you sit there? I'm tired, man. Fuck. I'm tired. It's 9:09 a.m. Oh, man. Hope, just share my poem, the thing I just read, with people in the community. I can't look at this anymore. Maybe I'll do some pacing. That might help. Help get the brain going, I guess, maybe. Let's take a moment to surrender to Christ. Lord, thank you for saving me. You saved me all on your own. All on your own. I've done nothing to earn or deserve it. But you saw fit to save. Amen. World Helper. Hello. It's the narcissism. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, fly. Shoot fly. Oh my god, I am fucking losing it, man. Oh man. Fuck. Felice, Felice, amen. Cool. I'm glad you like the prayer. Just every morning when the sun shines through, kind of want to helps me focus on what I'm doing. Yeah, but this is sheer narcissism, and you love to reflect narcissism. You're a fan because you get to control how I feel because you exist. You're in control. You could fuck off at any point. But as soon as this last person leaves, I'm cutting the feed and I'm not saving it. Because that's vain. Okay? In real life, when you talk to people, you can't rewind time and reality and space off internet. Right? So this is like being with me, and I'm not going to save it anymore because that's vain. I realize that now. And you know what, to be honest, it's a fucking relief. It's like on the fence about whether or not live streaming is even therapeutic. It's just another unfortunate reality of being on internet. You need receipts. There's no privacy. There's all receipts. Receipts. Constant receipts. Right? I'm tired, man. Stay off the internet. If you're young and you've somehow beaten or you've gone past the blockade of YouTube's no, not suitable for children. If you're a child and you're listening to this, shame on you. Get off the internet. Read a book. I didn't read tons of books, but I read enough. I stuck to fiction, a little bit of fiction, but sometimes fiction. It's just a way to hide what happened. Fiction. It's just a way to hide what happened. Fiction is like a confession you can hide in plain sight. Right? Nonfiction, it's like, this is what I believe is going on. This is what I believe what is going on. I wrote my own books. Self-published. Deceased? I don't believe you. Culture of One, the Mythology of the Muse. I tried to do more, but just got, let's say, just got to write anymore. But I still have I have 6 more books on my websites, plus tons of writing. If writing was revered, I have a wealth of knowledge. But if no one reads books, it means shit. And I didn't get good scores on my books. My first book, I got a 2 out of 5, which I'm very thankful for in hindsight. A 3 out of 5 and a 3 out of 5. I was hoping the last one was a 4 out of 5 so you could see a nice progression, but no, plateaued. No thanks. Cost prohibitive. Journey with Jay. Hello. How are you? Sorry, I'm trying to pivot. Pivoting. Like a ballerina or a male ballerina. Just pivot. How often, how many times can you pivot on one foot, It's a brainstem that's pivoting. My brainstem pivots, right? It's torquing under the strain. Tired. Fall apart. Okay. I gotta go. Oh, no. No, stick to routine. Stick to routine. You really gotta nail this routine today, John. Because you can't rely on banking live streams. It's gotta be like in person. If you record me, I guess I have to accept that. So long as you don't doctor it, right? We're internet. But the thing of it is that this was not a conversation. This is a fuck. Now I gotta save it. Damn it. From after this one, so everyone knows if they watch this why there's no more after this. Because it's narcissistic. No, thank you. The more narcissistic I am, the less I surrender to Christ. No thanks. Okay, and that's something that I want held up my face in court, should that day come. No more. I'm doing everything I can, right? Threading the needle. Narcissism threading the needle. That's what I'm doing, right? Because we didn't do it. No amount of musing, no amount of intelligence is going to save. Had no bearing in how, why, and how, and that he did save us. Just got to surrender. Is that what you're trying to do? You threw all the pagan contrarian dens that compete for your soul. Are you just threading the needle through this bubble bath to surrender to Christ through a mythology, instinct cars? Do you understand? Do you understand that Charlie Kirk died? Journeys with Jay? Things have changed. Not that there's been some technological leap, is that people are aware of the power of the technological leap. It is online assassins. Okay? So, everything you put on the internet will be used against you. What I'm hoping plays in my favor is that there is consistent and constant progress to be a good citizen, right? Within reason, right? Within reason. Can you imagine trying to run a country? What that would take, right? What that would take. What that takes creates jobs. Maybe sometimes the solutions take the jobs away. So you make it illegal. That's police force. Journeys with Jay. I live in Germany. I hear a lot of bad things coming out of Germany. Are they true? Am I just following like a really niche narrative? I don't think so. But you can tell me, because I'm Canadian, right? And it's happening here. You know, there's people trying to sound the alarms, but Canada's a libtard country, man. It's like California with bad weather. That's what it's becoming. Anyways, I think that's enough of a live stream. I'll save this, and then moving forward, unless it was some sort of like necessity to save someone or something along those lines. If the most efficient way to communicate happened to be Live streaming, then. Because that's not narcissism. That's just communication. However, any urge I have to share anything else, that's breaking my own rule. I'm just trying to live with the consequences that I had no say in my saving. I've had no say in my saving. Jesus did it all by himself. That's how poetic God is. Anyways.